Yeah, I've been just picking on pieces of you. Think about how can I do you?
YouTube, and welcome back to my channel, Simply Queen by Sherelle. That's me. So I'm doing something a little bit different right now, and this is a continuation into my a day in the life of a seamstress. However, it's turned into more than just a day in the life of, more like, you know, over a 2-week time period. I just can't get this thing together to save my life. I am in my office. It's a mess in here, so, you know, hey, a day in the life, chat a little bit, and to show you a couple of things I've received. So first off, it has been 1 month since I received my new multi-needle. Pause. Hello, I am back again. As you can see, the sun has gone down, and it is probably 10 hours later, and I'm still trying to do this video. So I'm not quite sure where I left off with my conversation. Let me turn this off. I'm sorry, I was listening to an audiobook. But I want to open up these packages that I received. Oh, I know. He went out, my everything went out and found this for me. So it has a little flexible hose. I told him I wanted one with the metal spout, but he was like, no, this flexible hose is going to be better, but I didn't argue. But anyway, this is what the tip looks like. So it's nice and has a nice small entry, you know, oil dropping point. And it has this little thingy here. So I'm not quite sure I'm even going to use this because I ordered something else, but this is so cute. I may give it a shot. And he found this at ACE Hardware. So Home Depot didn't have it, Lowe's didn't have it, Harbor Freight didn't have it, and he went to ACE Hardware and they had it. And this little doodad was $9. Yikes! So I better at least pretend that I'm going to use it. All right, so on Friday, I placed an order from one of my favorite places, Wawaak. And usually during the week, when I place an order, the package is here the very next day. So with me ordering on Friday, I was not anticipating this package being delivered until Monday. But this package was actually delivered on Saturday evening. So I was rather surprised, and I thought, hey, this can't be everything that I ordered. So let's see. All right. Yep. The one thing that I didn't think would be in here is in here. So, and let's get back to the maintenance of the machine. So there are certain oiling points throughout the machine. There are 3 different oiling points, or maybe 4 different oiling points that you're supposed to use machine oil. And that is supposed to be done once a week. Once a week, you need to oil the machine in the oiling points. And I'm going to need to do a little more research on that because I do not run my machine every day. And some weeks I do not run my machine every other day. Some weeks I will only be running that machine on the weekends. So I'm not quite sure I need to be oiling the machine that much. So I'm actually going to reach out to BAI for guidance on that. Okay, and so then the other place that you're supposed to oil in the machine is the Bobbin Case. So that is supposed to be oiled every day. And if you use the machine all day, it needs to be oiled twice a day in the Bobbin Case area. And they said to use sewing machine oil for that. So I thought, wait a minute. Okay, well, BAI only sent the one type of oil. So I don't know. I'm thinking that oil could also be used in the Bobbin Case area, but just to keep it simple, I just used regular sewing machine oil in the Bobbin Case area that needs to be oiled. And I know that, you know, I can't go wrong with that because much like the oiling point in most home sewing machines is in underneath of the Bobbin Case area. So, you know, I thought that I'd be okay with using that oil. So, I purchased this from Wawaak, and it is sewing machine oil. It says the finest grade, low velocity oil, specially formulated for sewing machines. Now, wait a minute. I thought that, okay, yes, because this is different from the description that they had online. It says low velocity, lily white lubricating oil for sewing machines, quilting machines, embroidery machines, and other textile machinery and parts. Okay, perfect for use in applications where oil may contact fabrics. Okay, so this is the machine oil that I will use in the oiling parts of the machine. But before I use this, I am going to verify with the manufacturer of my machine. Okay, item that I purchased. Again, it's in a sealed plastic baggie. Is this lubricant? Put this back in here. Okay, it's this Alba 5 lubricant. Applies a drop at a time. And so this comes with the little straw looking thing, and you stick this in the head of the sprayer. Okay, still on the maintenance part of everything. So then packaged in another separate baggie, I have these things made by Clover, and these are needle threaders. Okay, and I bought 2 of these. So these are oiling pens for the machine. So then I purchased some needles. So I bought some Oregon embroidery needles, and I bought different ones. And now that I'm looking at these, the needles that came with the machine, needles that came with the machine are the needles made by Grows Beckert. Okay, and I believe this is a pretty good brand too. But anyway, they are a DBXK5 75/11. So those are the needles, and they're embroidery needles and these are standard embroidery needles. The embroidery needles that I usually use are standard denim, stretch denim. I use these. Heavy denim, I use these 14, size 14. So I purchased the Oregon needles, and these are the needles that this is the brand needles that I use on my single needles. So, and I'm very pleased with this brand, and this brand is highly recommended. So, thing that I got in this shipment, and that is something that I'm thinking. Yeah, I meant to buy these. Okay, so I have these pre-cut, these 8x8 pre-cut sheets, and I can use these in. They barely fit in my 5x5 single needle hoop, but I know that they will fit without question in my size D and E embroidery hoop on the multi-needle. Okay, they're smaller than a 5x5. They're 2 smaller sizes, and these will work fine. And these, I will share with you the prices, and hopefully if they have them on here, great. Okay, so the 1 quart of sewing machine oil was $10.89. The tearaway sheets, they're 100 pack, 8x8, 1.8 ounce. They were $7.99. The can of Alba lubricant oil was $8.29. The sewing machine oiling pins were $3.98 each. The Clover embroidery needle threader was $6.49, and they are expensive in Joann's, probably double that cost, and you could probably use a coupon, of course, but yeah. The Oregon embroidery needles, get this, y'all, each 10-pack was $2.60. You're not getting a 10-pack of Oregon needles on Amazon for $2.60. Nope, it's not going to happen. Well, anyway, we are right at 20 minutes. Well, 20, just under 21 minutes. And I'm going to say goodbye, and we're going to pick back up on this again, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. So stay tuned.